Hi everyone, good evening, नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल, सलाम वालेकुम. I hope this you are all well, fine, healthy, safe. आज बहुत ही important topic हम discuss करने वाले हैं. This is one thing which I wanted to do, really early, but किसी तरीके से delay हो गया. And this is something that we are standing for, fake Olympiads. And we are going to discuss the following points: what are real versus fake Olympiads, and how fake Olympiads affect you. I mean, अच्छा है, बुरा है तो कितना बुरा है? What is one bad thing that it is doing to you? Of course, we are also going to discuss some good Olympiads grade-wise. Very few, particularly the ones which are taken by the associations in India, and also the role of the parents. Grade-wise, we are going to discuss कि अगर आपका बच्चा या बच्ची 5th, 6th में, 7th में, 8th में है, तो what is broader level understanding that you should have, and what is it that you should work on, right? So without delay, let us get started. This is me. This is how you can connect to me over Telegram, Abhay86 Mahajan. Now guys, imagine a scenario. Let us imagine a scenario. हर country एक Olympics start करती है. हर country एक Olympics start करती है and उसका नाम देती है International Olympics. Every country starts an Olympics and name it International Olympics. What do you think is going to happen? For example, India starts its own Olympics. Pakistan starts its own Olympics. USA starts its own Olympics. China starts its own Olympics. हर साल conduct करती है, नाम देती है International Olympics. What do you think is going to happen? There are going to be certain good things and a lot of bad things which are going to happen. What are the good things? Of course, अगर इंडिया अपने लेवल पे ओलंपिक स्टार्ट करती है, तो there are going to be a lot of athletes which are going to participate, who are going to participate. Right, so that is definitely going to encourage a lot of athletes to participate. That is the good thing. But again, what it is going to do is, it is going to give a lot of fake sense of accomplishment amongst the winners. अगर कंपटीशन ही इतना नैरो डाउन हो गया और इंडिया लेवल पे ही अगर ओलंपिक्स होने लग गए, सो इट इज गोइंग टू गिव यू, इवन इफ यू आर विनर्स, इट इज, यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू बी रियल विनर्स. इट इज गोइंग टू गिव यू अ वेरी फेक सेंस ऑफ अकम्प्लिशमेंट. ऑल्सो टार्निशिंग द एफर्ट्स एंड अचीवमेंट्स ऑफ रियल ओलंपिक विनर्स. जो 4 साल बाद एक ओलंपिक्स होता है, उसकी उनके विनर्स की इमेज को टार्निश, बिकॉज एवरीवन इज गोइंग टू बी एन ओलंपिक मेडल विनर, राइट? सो दैट इज गोइंग टू टार्निश एंड ऑल्सो finish the efforts of the real Olympiad winners. Now, the so-called Olympiads, I'm not going to name them in this particular session, but again, I hope तुम लोग समझ गए हो. The so-called Olympiads are doing the same. They are doing the same under the fake brand name of Olympiads. बहुत सारे private Olympiads हैं जो नाम exams का Olympiads रखा हुआ. They're exams. But again, naming the Olympiads is doing exactly same. That is, every country making its own Olympics. One thing that they should do, एक चीज जो कर सकते हैं for the good of lakhs of students, is change the name. Change the name of that exam. Olympiad word हटा दो, so that Olympiad, जो actual Olympiads है, real Olympiads है, उनकी importance बनी रहे. जो एक्चुअल में ओलंपियाड विनर्स हैं, उनकी इमेज टार्निश ना हो एंड उनका ब्रांड बना रहे. आई थिंक वन रीजन आर टीवी चैनल्स डू नॉट शो द अचीवमेंट्स ऑफ द मेडल ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स हु रिप्रेजेंट इंडिया इज, उनको भी शायद नहीं पता कि यार कौन सा रियल ओलंपियाड है, कौन सा fake Olympiad है, which one is being conducted by government of India and which ones are the private Olympiad, because private Olympiads इस तरीके से पूरी कंट्री में फैल चुके हैं कि यहाँ पे मतलब एक नॉर्मल इंसान के लिए it is very hard to distinguish कि real कौन सा fake कौन सा है. So one thing that this should do is change the name. This is going to help a lot and it is going to actually put up a lot of efforts and बहुत अच्छा होगा उन बच्चों के लिए, पर्टिकुलरली जो अल्टीमेटली मेहनत करके इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, अल्टीमेटली दे मेक एंड विन मेडल्स फॉर इंडिया. नाउ, व्हाट आर रियल वर्सेस फेक ओलंपियाड? सो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू नेम एनी ओलंपियाड हियर, But again, real Olympiads, they actually target your reasoning and thinking skills. They improve it like anything. ठीक है, वहां पर जो क्वेश्चंस आते हैं वो एप्लीकेशंस ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट्स पे आते हैं. मोस्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस आर बेस्ड ऑन द एप्लीकेशन एंड नॉट रॉट लर्निंग. The real Olympiads, they help you get into the national team and again, and ultimately help you compete with the international kids. So, जितने भी real Olympiads हैं, ultimately the final aim is to select a team of India, which has 4 to 6, members, and ultimately they compete with other people from other countries and at a common ground. It is normally conducted by, I'm talking about the mathematical Olympiads, normally conducted by mathematics associations, the real teachers, some of them being, 2 of them being AMTI and MTI. Generally, 4 से 5 rounds होते हैं. So every Olympiad that you clear has 4 to 5 rounds, and last round is ultimately representing India. Of course, these real Olympiads, they help you get admission into some Indian colleges, direct entry, right? For example, IIT Bombay, BSc Mathematics seats is available. You don't have to write JEE to get into IIT Bombay BSc if you are amongst those 60 students who clear the INMO stage. Also, there are other colleges like ISI, like CMI, IIT Hyderabad, IIT Gandhinagar, जो इसके लिए तुम्हें JEE या उनके एग्जाम्स नहीं लिखने पड़ते. So this is what we call real Olympiads, and of course, even if you clear 1 stage or 2 stages, you can actually put that in your resume. And it makes a lot of difference when you are applying for a job. If we talk about the fake Olympiads, most of these Olympiads, they promote rote learning. I mean, the questions are all formula based. Again, that is why it is going to give you a lot of fake sense of achievement. Usually they're conducted by multinational companies, and the prime objective is, of course, to earn money because fees hota hai, and a lot of Indian school students, they collaborate with schools make it compulsory, so schools benefit, MNCs benefit, and most importantly, they use and sell your data to other institutes. So when you grow up, get into class 8, 9, 10th, जब उस स्टेज पे आ जाते हो जहाँ पर ऑफलाइन इंस्टीट्यूट्स पे जाना होता है, तो अगेन you get a lot of calls. तो वहाँ पर जो डेटा सेल हो रहा है वो यहीं से सेल हो रहा है तुम लोगों का. Normally 1 to 2 rounds, because the idea is to give medals at every stage, right? So the medals at every stage, and hence a fake sense of achievement. And of course, the certificate has no value. So even if you win, round 2, maybe 1 rank, 2 rank, you cannot put that in your resume because, I mean, no one is going to value that, right? So these are the major differences between real Olympiads and fake Olympiads. Now, I'm not going to talk about the fake Olympiads, I'm going to talk about the good Olympiads. So some of the good Olympiads, most of them conducted by Mathematics Association and Government of India, grade-wise, so grade 1 to 4. I mean, this is also the private Olympiad, but again, this is way better than a lot of Indian Olympiads जो conduct हो रहे हैं. So Math Kangaroo is one Olympiad जो हम promote करते हैं, जो हम follow करते हैं, because यहाँ पर logical skills को बढ़ावा दिया जाता है. And यहाँ पर reason को, skills को, logical skills को, rather than direct formula putting in some of the formulas. Grade 5 or 6 में NMTC, which is conducted by AMTI, it's one of the good Olympiads, and इसका जो second round है particularly ये काफ़ी अच्छे level पे होता है. And although this is also school based, but this is one Olympiad which is better than a lot of other Olympiads. Again, of course, 5th or 6th में Math Kangaroo is also something that you can always aim for. If you talk about grade 7 and 8, NMTC 5-6 का अलग होता है, 7-8 का अलग होता है, 9-10 का अलग होता है, 11-12 का अलग होता है. So NMTC is one thing, and AMC 8, that is the first stage of American mathematics competition, is something that you can always target apart from Mathematics Kangaroo. And of course IOQM. So अगर 8th में you are eligible, you can always target IOQM, but very few class 8 students are able to get through the first round of Indian Olympiads. But AMC 8 जो होता है वो particularly first round US का है, but US के अंदर first round is different for different classes. So 7th 8th के लिए first round is different, first set of paper is different, 9th 10th का अलग होता है, 11th 12th का अलग होता है, and वहाँ पर different cut-offs होती हैं, and ultimately second round is common. इंडिया में first round ही common होता है, which is IOQM. So इंडिया में it is very hard, to clear the first round IOQM and class 8 level unless you have been practicing for last 2 to 3 years. 9-10th की बात करें, of course the major one is IOQM, NSEGS, AMC 8-10, 8 or 10 depending on your age, and NMTC is something that you can always give. 11th और 12th में जो मेजॉरिटी ओलंपियाड्स आते हैं जिसकी सबसे ज़्यादा वैल्यू होती है, सो वन इज ऑफ कोर्स IOQM एज फार एज मैथमेटिक्स इज कंसर्न, NSEP, NSEC, NSEB, NSEA, ये सारे के सारे जो सीनियर ओलंपियाड्स हैं, these are very very good, अच्छे लेवल के होते हैं, एंड ऑफ कोर्स इफ यू क्लियर इवन द फर्स्ट राउंड इट इज गोइंग टू गिव यू अ लॉट ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस. ऑल्सो यू कैन पुट these things in your resume. Even if you clear the first round, तुम अपने resume के अंदर ये put कर सकते हो. And of course AMC 12, which is the first round of American competitions. Apart from that, there are other good Olympiads at the private level also. Not exactly in India, but a lot of international bodies conduct these mathematical contests. Alright, so जो contest रखते हैं, जो बाहर के bodies हैं, जो contest रखते हैं, वो Olympiads का नाम नहीं देते हैं. And those are really good Olympiads, and I've mentioned these Olympiads in a lot of my videos. मैं हर साल एक मैथमेटिक्स ओलंपियाड कैलेंडर बनाता हूँ अपने स्टूडेंट्स के लिए ग्रेड वाइज, कि अप्रैल से लेके अगले मार्च तक कौन कौन से ओलंपियाड्स किस किस टाइम पे आते हैं. सो दोज आर ऑल गुड ओलंपियाड्स. यू कैन ऑलवेज गिव दैट. इफ यू वांट आई कैन मेक अ सेपरेट वीडियो ऑन दोज इंटरनेशनल गुड contest, mathematical contests which you students can give grade wise, and let me know in the comment section. Right, so these are certain good Olympiads, and of course जो नहीं है, जो इंडिया में कंडक्ट हो रहे हैं, उसके अलावा बाकी जितने भी हैं ऑलमोस्ट सारे के सारे फेक ओलंपियाड्स हैं. राइट, सो दीज आर द वंस यू शुड एक्चुअली कंसंट्रेट ऑन, एंड दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज किसी भी एग्जाम को ओलंपियाड का नाम देना इज really wrong. I think government should step in, HPCSE should step in and ultimately check this practice, because ये दूसरे लोगों को, दूसरे पेरेंट्स को particularly and students को डाइवर्ट करना है, उनकी अटेंशन को डाइवर्ट करना है, and उनको रियल ओलंपियाड से हटाने का काम कर रहे हैं. राइट, so this is what is happening in India currently. Now if we talk about the parents role, now this is very important. So parents at a broader level, what is their role? So if the student is in class 1 to 4, they should particularly aim at improving their logical skills, inquisitive skills. Let them ask a lot of questions, answer those questions. So improve that skills. The why portion, कि ये क्यों होता है, improve that thing. Earth क्यों move कर रही है, sun के around कैसे move कर रही है. So again, promote that kind of learning, because that is actually going to help them a lot in the later stage. So some of the things that you can do is Sudoku जो है वो छोटे बच्चों के लिए 4x4 के, 6x6 के, 8x8 के, 6x6 के आते हैं. 6x6 तक 1 to 4 के बच्चे, इनफैक्ट 8x8 के भी काफ़ी बच्चे हमारे ये कर लेते हैं सुडोको. एंड लॉजिकल पजल्स, a lot of logical puzzles at this level, which they can always promote. And the main idea is to promote the logical and inquisitive skills in the students. Grade 5th and 6th, the major role should be to improve reason. So there is a difference between logic and reason. So reason is applying that logic. So once you've learned that logic, how do you apply that logic? That is reason. And of course, you should also aim at improving the sitting hours to maybe 3 to 4 hours at a stretch. Not every day, but again, the child should be having a habit of sitting for 3 to 4 hours at a stretch whenever required. So this is one thing that you can always concentrate at. Of course, you can take the help of these things, Sudoku, Karuko, chess. These are good activities जहाँ पे बच्चा का मन लगा रहता है and child is able to sit. So when I say sitting for long hours, I do not actually mean academics. तो किसी भी चीज़ पे अगर इनका इंटरेस्ट है जिसके ऊपर वो 3 से 4 घंटे he or she can spend, that is good enough. Right, so chess can be one of them, and Sudoku, Kakuru se, and there are other puzzles like Sudoku also. They can always improve those skills. And again, the main idea is to make them sit for 3 to 4 hours. Not every day, but whenever required, they should be able to sit for 3 to 4 hours. If we talk about 7 to 8, so 7 to 8 students is the age when you should actually be putting a lot of attention to academics and foundations, and let them ask proofs. Now proofs are very important, which are not actually a lot encouraged by schools. ठीक है, schools में it is mainly the applications of the formula. Formula है, उसको apply करो. Formula में 4 चीजें हैं, 3 दी हुई हैं, चौथी निकालो. Right, so this is not mathematics, and this is not going to actually help them. And a lot of fake Olympiads also ask these kind of questions. But proofs of whatever he or she is using, as simple thing as sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So this gets introduced to the students at class 7th, 8th level. And why are corresponding angles equal? Why are alternate angles equal? So basic से, इनके proofs करने की आदत डालो. And it is really going to help them at a later stage, because अगर ये चीज़ नहीं सीखी इस level पे, then it is going to be very difficult. He is not going to actually enjoy the proofs. The idea of introducing proofs at this level is that later stage when proofs really become important, तो उसमें वो interest आ जाता है. But अगर इस time पे proofs ignore हो जाते हैं, then again they are never going to have that habit of inculcating and learning the proofs. And if they don't learn proofs, most of the good problems of JEE Advanced, IIT के अंदर, ISI के अंदर जितनी भी अच्छी problems आती हैं, they're all based on proofs. What they do is the main theorem को they tweak, and ultimately if you don't know the proof, you're not going to solve it, right? So this is what happens in all the good examinations. So proofs, foundation, this has to be very strong. So this is the time wherein they need to come out of their school curriculum, school books. And Mathematical Circles is one of my favorite books which I introduce to my students at class 7th level. Of course, not all the chapters, they'll not be able to understand a lot of chapters, but some of the chapters of Mathematical Circles, they can always start. And of course, as far as mathematics is concerned, beyond schools, R.D. Sharma kind of books, foundation books, they should be starting foundation for both science as well as mathematics. 9th and 10th, the main objective should be to be ahead of time. Because इस time पे, if we talk about NCERT का जो level है, that is really bad. And it needs to improve a lot. It needs to, it is perfect for, average kids, students who don't want to study, those who want to just apply the formula, it is perfect for them. But again, those who have inquisitive mind, they need to go out of their NCERT books. This is what we really encourage students of class 8th, 9th to be ahead of time, at least 1 year, 2 years. Mathematics ka syllabus should be ahead. Any student who has good, maths, is good understanding of numbers, he can complete class 9th and class 10th NCERT in 3 to 4 months. And this is what we do in Vedantu Olympiad School. जो भी बच्चे हम स्टार्टिंग से हमें ज्वाइन करते हैं, उनको हम 9th 10th का सिलेबस बहुत जल्दी करवा देते हैं, बिकॉज वो ही उसके बाद फिर फाउंडेशन डेवलप करते हैं. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स जो which students ought to know, but he is not taught. And there are a lot of things which have been cut from CBSE syllabi over the last 15 years, which are really important. And that is the reason when most of the students, they start their JEE preparation, they struggle a lot because they're only focused on what is being taught in schools and in the school books. Right, so the main idea when the student is in class 9th and 10th is to be ahead of time, particularly maths, physics and chemistry portions. Right, so that's it, guys. That's it, everyone, parents and students. And these are the courses that we've already started. So what we've done is हमने Math Olympiad की journey को 9 levels के अंदर convert कर दिया. So level 4 is 5th and 6th. Level 1, 2, 3 is for the students of class 1, 2, 3, 4. We have not introduced level 1, 2, 3 as of now, but maybe from 2024 we are going to start with level 1, 2, 3 also. And 4 अभी हमने start कर दिया है. Level 4 is for 5th and 6th students. Level 5 is for 7th and 8th students. Level 6 is for 9th and 10th, particularly those students who are coming out of the school books, have not done anything as far as the Olympiads is concerned. Level 7 is the first round of Indian Olympiads, that is IOQM. That is targeting IOQM. But again, यहाँ पर क्या गलती करते हैं बच्चे? A lot of students who are in 7th or 8th or 9th, they take this level. And what happens is in YouTube videos also and these also, if they take this level without going through these or without making the foundation strong, they struggle. And a lot of students ultimately leave thinking कि Olympiads तो यार बहुत ही मुश्किल है. The thing is, you cannot expect someone who is only going through school books to ultimately directly grasp this level, because this is certain level. जो Olympiads, IOQM, जो first level होता है, उसके questions बहुत tough होते हैं. For just to give you an idea, इस बार a lot of the states cutoff was 10 marks out of 100. 10% if you're able to score in that paper, you were through to the second round. So this is the kind of level that these Olympiads have. So this is only for the students who are IOQM ready. So again, we recommend to reach to this level, to pass through these levels. 9th और 10th में पहली बार अगर स्कूल से निकल रहे हैं, तो this is the level that we recommend. And these levels we open for all the students in September as well as April. So we run these courses twice a year, once in September, once in April. And of course, there are other courses that we have. So a lot of these courses have EMI options also. And level 5 and 6, EMI option down payment is 500 rupees as low as 500 rupees, and there are other installments which can be paid later. Level 7, which is IOQM, the down payment is 2,500 rupees, and then there are installment amounts, and 5,000 for the full mastery course. And of course, we run these courses. We have been running these courses for 3 years now. Let's change the name. हमने नाम change कर दिया so as to make it comprehensive and easier for the students going ahead. So Prime Juniors is called level 5, Achievers is called level 6, Prime is called level 7. And of course, this is the NPS data. We conduct NPS for every batch that we do. And this is the industry highest in these kind of courses. And 81%, right? That means 81% of the students are actually promoting these courses to others. Right, so you can be a part of these courses, and hope you've enjoyed this video. The need of the hour is to make aware, to spread the general awareness of these kind of Olympiads among the students, and to tell the students whatever they're giving, the fake Olympiads are not actually the ones that you should actually run after. And the need of the hour is also to educate the teachers, because the teachers are the ones who actually tell students to write a particular Olympiad. So again, it's a humble request to the teachers also, if they're seeing this video, to spread the real Olympiads, to spread the word about real Olympiads, and not to promote the fake Olympiad, which is not going to do any good to the students. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Take care. God bless you. Bye everyone.